Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Classes with me. In today's video, we are going to learn a very simple but very important maths function, that is floor function. If you are learning SQL or want to become a data analyst or want to be a BI backend SQL developer, this function is extremely useful. So please watch this video till the end because we will cover what is floor, what is the use of floor and real life example plus some practical SQL demo. And yes, we will check whether the theoretical part that we are learning gives you the correct answer and correct output with the practical part. We will check that out, right? We will understand the theory plus we will understand the practical part both in the same video, so no need to worry about. So let's go with the theoretical part. Like, what is floor function? Floor function is a mathematical function which returns the greatest integer value that is less than or equal to the given number. Example, suppose like this is floor function, floor function. ठीक है? What is the syntax of it? Let's understand the syntax first. Syntax is floor, then expression. So what comes in expression? If you ask me, simple as it is, either a column name, either the data. Column name is simple, column name. Data, inside data, it should be in integer or in decimal data type. Make sure you understand this. ठीक है? If you get some kind of column like this, because that's a tricky question that interviewer can ask you. Like here we have column A and we have 1 3 4, take, and here the data type will be variable character. Will it work? No. Directly say no. First you have to change the data type, then only it will work, right? So what does floor does, right? Floor, what does it do? It gives you one integer down or the same number in the output, right? One integer down or the same number in the output. I mean to say, the round of value of the data you will get in the output. Example, let us go with the example. Okay. Example, like you write floor, you write floor 4.9. What the output will be? It will be 4. Let's understand this thing in a graph. Okay. You will understand it properly with the graph. Suppose in this, in seal, what seal used to do in the previous video, that's 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's like 1 2 3 4 5 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5. So what does it does? In seal, what happened? It goes one step ahead. I mean to say, the nearest round value. Okay. In seal, that's in seal. Let me write this, that in seal. But what will happen in round? In round, it will go to one less, right? It will go to one less. Okay. That's what not round, sorry, that's what floor means. Okay. Okay, that's for the positive part. Let's go with the negative part. For the negative side, earlier in seal, what you used to do? It goes one ahead towards 0. Okay. One ahead towards 0 means it goes more closer to 0. Okay. In seal. But in floor, what will happen? In floor, it will go more negative and not closer to 0. I mean to say, if you write example minus 2.01, it will go more negative, right? More negative is what? Minus 3 is more negative. If you want to see that in post GRE SQL, let's understand it there, right? Suppose select floor and I write 4.01 example, and when I execute it, I get 4. Okay. Let's write this floor of minus 4.01. What is more negative of minus 4.01? Let's understand it here. More negative. Okay, let's understand this in graph. Let's only take the negative part of it. Okay, only the negative side of it. I mean to say, suppose let's take here 0, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Okay. More negative means this. This is means what? More negative. And minus 4.01 more negative is what? Minus 5. Let's see, does it give us the output? When you execute it, see what you got? Minus 5. Okay. This is what it is all about. It goes one down. That's it. It goes one down. That's the thing. One down means down. That's it. In seal, it gives you the round value, or you can say round of value. In floor, it gives you the round down value. That's it. Nothing else. That's it. Nothing else. Okay. Simple as it is. Right now, that's the theoretical part, and we have seen some practical also. Right now you might be having a question in your mind, like why do we use floor? Like when should we use floor? See, we want floor to be give us that kind of output which is related to only whole number. Because see, whatever I have used in post GRE SQL, I mean to say in the practical part, does it gives us the I mean to say decimal number? No, it gives us the whole number, integer whole number, I mean to say. It does not give us the decimal number. Simple straightforward point. So whenever we need some output that should be round down value, we need the floor function. And second thing is, if we want to remove the decimal value and give us a round down value, then we can do it. Then where it is used, mostly it is used in rating calculation, or sometimes in supply chain you might be seen like bucketing data. For bucketing data purpose, we use this floor function. And that's all about it in the theoretical part of floor function. Now let's go to the practical part of it. Okay, that's the practical part, and this is the table where we will be working on in today's video. If you check out this table, we have three column here: employee ID, employee name, and salary. And there are 5 rows related to that, right? So you can see it. I have kept the table very small so that before writing the formula, formula or the topic that we are learning, before writing that, you will get the output in a proper way in your mind. Like you should know the output in your mind before executing the formula or the query in the SQL RDBMS. So what we will do, let's do something. Let's use floor function in the salary part. Let's see what it gives us in the output. Let's execute it here. Select everything, then I will need floor salary as salary new from salary YT. Okay, just for execution. Okay, and when we execute it, see what output do we get? One value down. I mean the value will be this, but one value down, right? In negative it will go more negative, in positive it will go one value down. So this is the thing you should take care of. If it is a positive value, let me write it in the whiteboard. See, if it is a positive value like 4.01 and you use floor, it will give you 4. Okay, the same thing if it is the negative value and you use floor, it will give you -5. it won't give you -4. Let me tell you, and let me show you there in this as well. If you use positive, it will give you the same value, same integer, like one value down with the same integer, like same number which is before point, decimal point. Okay, but it is not same for the negative one. In negative, it will change the full number. You should see this. See, it's -5. Don't ever give the solution like -4 in this negative values. Okay, because that can be a tricky question from recruiter point of view, right? So that's the thing, and that's the main thing to understand in this floor function in SQL point of view. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's use some aggregate function here. Let's use 10% of the salary kind of thing. Let's use that. Let's use a aggregate function. I will write 10% of the salary. Okay, let's see. Select everything, floor, salary into 10% as 10% of salary. Okay, not like this, sorry. As you can say, POS, take percent of salary from salary by T, and let's execute it. What do you get from here? What do you get from here? It is 10%. 10% of this. Okay, let's see one more thing as well. Let's write this only floor of the salary, I mean only floor salary, so that you can connect it very properly. Okay, now see, 45,000 का 10%, 4,500, 38 डबल लाइन का 10, 38 ट्रिपल लाइन का 10%. Let me show you here in this whiteboard. ठीक है, how does it works? ठीक है, at behind the scene, 38 triple 9 10%. It is 38,999.9. Okay, now tell me one thing. What is the answer of floor 38,999.9? ठीक है, in this scenario what I have told, for positive values you will get the number which is just before the decimal point, that is 38,999. ठीक है, that's the thing. Suppose example I am saying, if the same thing goes in negative, -38,999.9, what will it give you in the output? 38. Tell me, what can you give? Is it 3898? Is it like that, or 3900? Write it down in the comment section. We can check it out here as well. In the, I mean to say, salary select. You can pause the video here and write it in the comment section. You can use PostGRE SQL as well. No restriction in that. Suppose I write 38,999.9. Let's see what output do we get. You can use your PostGRE SQL or any of the SQL RDBMS you are using and write it down in the comment section. When you execute it, what you get? 3900. So we have two options here, 3898, 3900. So this is the correct answer and this is the wrong answer. Okay? You can use your PostGRE SQL or any of the SQL RDBMS that you are using. Now let's check for this. Let's check what we have for the -1. For minus it's 1250. Okay? It's already 1251, and let's see how does it works behind the scene. Floor -1251 into 10% is what? 125.1, and 125.1 is what? 126 in the output, and let's check it out. Yes, the output is correct, 126. So in this way, just don't get confused in the floor function, because like this, I would say, if you ask me in the with the experience, recruiter will ask you less question from seal, they will be more like much more inclined to the floor function, right? Because it is bit confusing, and this confusion can be removed with daily practice, so no need to worry about. So that's all it about the video. If you like learn something from the video, or this video have created any I would say value to you, please click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, and also the bell icon, because we do live stream each and every day. So whenever you will get a notification related to the live stream, you can directly join my live stream and ask me doubts related to any of the topic in SQL, Python for data analytics, or Power BI. Also, share this video to someone who is learning SQL on a daily basis, so that it would be helpful for them for brushing up their knowledge. So that's all about it. Let's meet tomorrow in a new video. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Happy coding, happy learning, and happy querying.